taking care of what you're supposed to take care of. Like, you know, being a man, first of all. You know, bills, you know, taking care of your kids, you know, whatever you're supposed to take care of, that's responsibility to me.
Well, it was just understood nobody else was going to take care of me. Who was going to take care of me? Nobody. I mean, if there was some sort of emergency, my parents, you know, if I got sick or had to go to the hospital or whatever, my parents might take care of me, or they would have, you know, but I didn't want to be a dependent. So did my own thing.
Owning up to maybe like making mistakes and recognizing where you can do better. Like, you know, you can't just like say sorry and do the same thing over and over again.
From a point of privilege, like if you have privilege, then like you just kind of almost automatically have a responsibility to kind of like aid people who are underprivileged.
Yeah.
If you can help somebody else not do the same thing you did, I'm pretty sure you will feel at least 10 times better, if not 100. To know that you did that, you were the one that took your time out to help somebody, actually donate time or donate money or whatever they need and supply and try to help them towards greatness. So they don't have to take the downfalls and the trial and stipulation that you took in life. They can just go forward.
For African Americans, there's a big movement going on through today about restitution of slavery that we weren't born into, but it was something that our past relatives were a part of, and sometimes that gets passed down to generations, and that they never took responsibility for it. They never said that they were sorry that they did wrong. They truly never followed one of the main commandments is to love thy brother.
I don't get all this not expecting people to take responsibility for their actions, and in a lot of cases for their poor decisions that they decide that they're going to make. What happened to George Floyd was a travesty. Just because something like that happens, how do you justify all of the looting? How do you justify all of the arson? Nobody wants to talk about that.
And personally, honestly, as a person of African descent in the U.S. today, I don't feel that kind of sense of social responsibility that I think we're supposed to have. I don't feel like this country has earned people like me feeling any sense of responsibility to like trying to improve what has happened here. My sense of responsibility has to do more so with being responsible to myself and to my loved ones and to my community.
Though that was like, I think when the dog was attacking that one woman, I think that's the first thing, or like that front line that was like kind of small at the beginning. Yeah, so mom was like, oh my God, you should go out there. Like we need to go out there. I don't think you said we at the beginning. We gotta get you should do something.
I'm right behind you. Tell me what we need to do. So it wasn't just our issue anymore, but even
though it never was.
We've been fighting for the issues forever, so now it's affecting non-Indigenous people, so that's probably why it came to light. And they were trying to all stand together.
If there are other people my age working so hard against this issue of the climate crisis, and I'm not doing the same, well, that's going to affect me too. So I better start doing something now or I'll regret it later. I mean, even if we can't prevent climate change completely, at least we can say we tried.
I don't know, like I'm on social media, so I see just like everybody in the world like posting things, whether they're corporations just kind of like giving lip service to the protests or whether they're really heartfelt acknowledgements. But I've been thinking a lot about people who kind of are claiming ignorance and claiming that they didn't know that this was such a big issue, you know, and kind of like that responsibility to not just accept everything that that you learned and to kind of actively not when other people, I mean, yes, when other people call you out, but like also just in a general sense, like this responsibility to seek out other people's experiences and to learn about the world.
And we do have to take responsibility for what was done, and the best way of doing it is making it right today, making this world that everybody feels safe, that everybody feels like that they belong, that if anybody is ever in trouble, that they know that somebody's going to be there to help them, and that's how you take responsibility for it.